Hello, in this presentation, I'm going to talk about topic sentences in a paragraph. I'll also discuss paragraph unity. So I'll first talk about the paragraph in general and then different types of topic sentences and eventually paragraph unity, hopefully if you have time for that. So a paragraph is generally made of four components, ideally. So there is an introductory sentence that doesn't tell us exactly what the main idea is, but it introduces the topic. And then there is this main sentence, the topic sentence, um, that is the summary of the whole idea in the paragraph. This sentence needs to be supported, well supported with details, major and minor details. And some paragraphs have a concluding sentence. Ideally, it's a good idea to have a concluding sentence at the end, but not everybody puts one there. So let's have a look at the introductory sentence. As I mentioned, it introduces the general topic, and sometimes it introduces a misconception and then immediately switches to the main idea. Let's have a look at an example here. For years, various sociologists have struggled to determine the causes of poverty in America. So we know this is about the cause of poverty, but we don't know exactly what the main idea of this paragraph is. I can guess. So if it says for years, they haven't been able to do that, but probably now it's saying maybe there is some kind of definition anyways. Using an introductory sentence makes the paragraph start smoothly if you want to include one, just let you know. So let's have a look at this example. So people may think that love and romantic feelings are enough of a basis for choosing a spouse. So I think this is just introducing a misconception. And then the next sentence is the topic sentence. One example here. So again, after the introductory sentence, we need to make sure we have the topic sentence. Some people even start with the topic sentence, and that's totally fine. So the topic sentence has a topic and a controlling idea. So if somebody asks you, what's this paragraph about? You should be able to underline that word in this sentence, the topic. And then what does it say about this topic? That's the controlling idea. Let's have a look at an example. The chances of a marriage surviving would improve if prospective marriage partners considered a few unromantic questions before deciding on matrimony. So if somebody asks you, what's this paragraph about? And this is the topic sentence, you say, it's about this, survival of marriage survival. So what exactly is it going to deal with? Unromantic questions that you should ask. So this is basically how it works. The topic, the controlling ideas. So another one here is children can bully each other physically, verbally, and socially. So if somebody asks you in how many ways can children bully each other, you could answer that question this way and then write a paragraph about it. Children can bully each other physically, verbally, and socially. And I think adults too. Um, what do we have here? The topic is bullying. Types is going to be focused on. So the controlling idea is different types of it, physical, verbal, and social. I'm going to go over a variety of different topic sentences. International students should be allowed to work for several reasons. And if you ask me what kind of a topic sentence is this, I should say it's an opinion topic sentence. The purpose is to express an opinion here. What is it about? The topic is about international students. What's it focus on? Their eligibility for work. What is the position of the author? Positive, affirmative. They should be allowed to work. And the controlling idea? Several reasons. So this is one very common type of paragraph, opinion paragraph. Sometimes we write a paragraph to express um, the differences between two items. That's called a contrast paragraph. So Compare and contrast. That's something we do quite often in our life. So if we focus on similarities, you say that's a comparative paragraph. Just if it's focusing on differences, then it's a contrast or contrast paragraph. So international and local students seek employment for different reasons. The key word there is different. The topic is international versus local students. The focus is reasons. The controlling idea is different. They're different. Sometimes you write a paragraph to present a problem and then offer a solution. That's called problem solution. The topic here is poverty. Although poverty is a major issue in underdeveloped and developing countries, the international community can take some measures to minimize it. So the problem on the one hand, the solution on the other. Yes, so it's clear. Another one. Several factors account for poverty in developing countries. So if a paragraph starts with this, you know it's about the factors that account for poverty. So it's a cause and effect paragraph. The topic is poverty again. The focus is developing countries. Controlling ideas, several factors, the causes. To find employment in a foreign country, international students need to follow 4 major steps. So it's not about comparing things, presenting causes, offering a solution. I don't know, none of these. It's about the steps, the process of doing something. So the topic is employment, the focus is international students in a foreign country, and the controlling idea is 4 steps to find a job. Sometimes we write a paragraph because we want to tell a story. It's called a narrative paragraph. So Kitty, if you start this way, Kitty Genovese's murder in 1964 shocked the entire nation, and people want to know what happened. So the topic is Kitty Genovese, and the focus is her murder in 1964. The controlling idea is how it shocked the entire nation. One more. Sometimes we write a paragraph to define something. So the rubber balloon is an interesting elastic object. Then we know the rest of the paragraph is giving more details, more information about the rubber balloon and what it's made of, so on and so forth. So this kind of paragraph is called a definition paragraph, extended definition paragraph. This example, the topic is balloon, the focus is a rubber balloon, and so the focus is rubber, the controlling idea is an elastic object, but I'm sure there's a lot more information in the paragraph. So how do we do that? How do we write a topic sentence? If somebody gives you the paragraph and then asks you to write the topic sentence, this is the process you need to follow. First, determine what the paragraph is about. Ask yourself, what is the paragraph about? Okay. Also determine what kind of paragraph it is. Maybe you can do these at the same time, by the way. What kind of paragraph this is and what is it about? Then also think of a controlling idea that is relevant to the topic. For example, if you remember, we said 3 differences, or the main causes, or several reasons. What is it that is being listed, for example, in the paragraph, if that is what's happening anyways. And of course, write the topic sentence knowing the topic and the controlling idea. Let's have a look at an example here. So I'd like you to read this paragraph. You can pause the video and read the paragraph. And then we'll go over, all of those steps to find out how we can write a topic sentence for this. Now, assuming that you paused the video for some time and read the paragraph, this is what I do usually. I find those items in the paragraph that have been listed, for example. I can see first, another, a third, so I know what those controlling ideas are now. And I also begin to understand that this is a comparative, it's a contrast paragraph because it's talking about differences. So I'm beginning to understand what this is about. It's about speech and, you know, informal conversation or informal discussion, and is focusing on differences. If I highlight more, we'll see one of them is more, speeches are more structured, and then they're more formal, and the method of delivery is different. I can highlight some of those major supporting details there. So for me, the topic sentence at the end will be public speaking is different. It's very different from everyday conversation. So this requires, identifying what kind of paragraph this is, what is it about, what those major supporting details are. So in this particular case, the major supporting details were differences. So that's why I'm saying public speaking is very different from everyday conversation. Of course, you could say that in many different ways. You could say there are several differences between public speaking and everyday conversation. But the idea is you need to discover that topic for yourself. What is this about? And remember, all of those reasons, facts, examples, details, expert opinions, if you have any stories and any clarification that you include in a topic, in a paragraph, should support the topic sentence. There shouldn't be even one sentence that you can take out of the paragraph. If there is a sentence that you can take out of the paragraph and it improves the paragraph, then that sentence is irrelevant. So paragraph unity means focusing on one idea. So you identify the purpose, for example, to express an opinion and give reasons. That's it. You need to focus on reasons. Do not include irrelevant information. Focus on that topic. So the entire sentences, all the sentences following the topic sentence should support it directly. So if you want to start examples, the first one is the first major supporting detail is an example. The next one should be another example, and then another example. So ask yourself what it is that you want to do. Do you want to list reasons, examples, facts, or statistics? But you could include all of them in a paragraph in a systematic way if you want. So you could start with reasons being the main ideas, and then add facts, examples, details, or even expert opinions. And if something is not clear, add clarification. This is basically how we write the topic sentence and how we support it with details, supporting details. In another presentation, I'll go over concluding sentences. And thanks for watching this.